We know the way, and we welcome you to San Jose, California. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the San Jose State head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Spartans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came and were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
Drives inside. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Working the ground game. He's past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that, to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. You're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the...
Touchdown, Fresno State. Great job by the back. Out of the gun to give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll need a bunch on second down. Pulls it. Now the toss. Nice move to keep running. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the counter play. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Martin will throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 40. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Spartan. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Number 49, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll keep it on the ground. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Ramirez. Might have a chance. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he breaks. From the gun, they can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Turning it on! They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Quick give. It's Ramirez. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Some misdirection with the counter. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 3rd and long right here. Keep it on the ground. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Out wide right, it's McClain. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Martin back to pass. Right side, it's Freeman. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This offense lines up. Awfully good after that big play. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Maybe a crease. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ramirez. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keeps it himself. The pitch. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And that one will give them the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Oh, he got loose. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quick give. Got a little space. Taken down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Ramirez.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got the 1st out. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Ramirez. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what
they've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Out wide right, it's Freeman. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hits inside. It's Ramirez. Breaks into the open. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Dropping back, it's Weaver. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Riley. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Drops back, it's Weaver. Throws toward the end zone. Almost had a pick in the end zone.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly.
Intercepted to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Timeout called here on defense. Couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Luke. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it back to him. Pass to 6. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Martin will throw it. Left side is Luke. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Luke. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. There he goes. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry.